Today we're going to review the Thunderbird email program.
Okay.
And if you'd like to open that
Yep.
now, please. I just noticed a scan is running. To your right there, if you right click,
Right click.
yes, on the AVG.
Mhm.
Have you done this before?
No, I haven't.
Go to where it says running scans
Running scans.
and pause all scans.
Pause all scans.
Thank you. Now, if you, I know you already know this program a little bit, but just want to review, and if you ask me any questions that you
Okay.
have, just review some features that we use all the time. So go to the inbox,
Okay.
and then you notice there's nothing in the dark text at the moment.
Right.
When it is dark, it will mean that there's something unread. You can go to view at the top
Okay.
and threads
Threads.
and see you can choose unread.
Okay.
Okay, so click there please.
Clicking unread.
I may have to do that later, but that's very good if you have a lot of emails. We might have highlighted we'd like to look at some later,
Okay.
or you want to show another person in the office to
Right.
look at it. If you now go to, see for instance, advertising folder underneath,
Okay.
and then see there how they're dark.
The dark
ones haven't been read with the green.
Do I just scroll through, or is there a way that I can look at them all?
Again, if you needed to, you could say view threads unread.
Oh, okay. Yep.
We won't do that right now, but I'm just
Okay.
trying to show you how that looks. If you go back to the inbox again,
Mhm.
then choose write an email.
Right.
Then if you notice that there's add to, add CC and add BCC.
Mhm.
So the add BCC is very important when you want to copy other people. For privacy reasons, you mustn't have CC,
Okay.
okay? Otherwise it can be very serious.
Okay.
So also if it wants you to give an attachment, you've forgotten to put an attachment on, see at the top there?
Up here.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You can actually, it'll remind you, it'll prompt you if you use anything like the words attach.
Okay.
And have you had that happen before?
Is that when it pops up at the bottom of the screen?
That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, just pretend you're going to send to another tradesperson there,
Okay.
like Brennan Eyre, for instance.
Brennan Eyre. So do I
So
just scroll through, or should I?
you could search for him,
Okay. So
just do BR,
BR.
yeah, and see how it quickly gives you those choices.
Okay. So Brennan Eyre Dean.
Yes. Now, the point of doing that was to, so you can see if you start typing too many letters, like BRENAN, and his name is spelt BRENN, see how you'll miss the search? So you have to
Right.
watch that you use a few key letters and at the beginning of the name.
Sure.
That goes
okay.
for most searches you do.
Okay.
Very important. Then if you just choose add to now, we're going
Add
to do it.
to.
We're doing a dummy email now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you have to choose him.
right.
Yeah.
And then
Add to.
Okay.
Then always put in the subject the address of the property, including the suburb.
Okay.
Then something about what the problem is, so we know each time, so it's unique, and we can search on the different subjects, like the tenant's name if need be, or that it's a broken water hose, etc.
Okay.
Then normally good to put a name at the bottom of the text, perhaps not always. Sometimes it depends who we're sending to. We don't want the tenant ringing up asking for you necessarily. You know, it's not related to you, you're just sending it on someone's behalf.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Any questions that you can think of there?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, so the features on the top, I've just learnt that you can actually add a link in. Go to the top here on the right. there.
Right.
See how the A letters?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And go right over to the right. There's a little picture like a photo.
Yeah.
And a drop down arrow. See link?
Link.
Yes, press that. Now here is where if you for some reason want to add, you're telling them about a property and they want to directly go to the link, you can copy and paste in the link. Say a
Okay.
property we're showing on Saturday and you go to the URL in the internet bar.
Oh right. Okay.
You can use this feature in many different things.
And I just copy and paste the link.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can put a name of what it is. You can say an address of the property, and they can click through and go to look at it when they receive it.
Okay.
So maybe just put in now, type our website name there.
Okay. So.
Sorry, 1 second.
Right.
The link location is our website name.
Oh. Okay.
So type in the
So
www.
Is it
Primary real estate. .com.au. And then just at the top, say primary real estate there,
Primary real estate.
because that's the title.
Primary real estate.
Okay, and say okay.
Okay.
And now you'll see the link. Oh, didn't work. We'll try again. You get the idea of what I'm trying to show you.
Oh. All right. Okay.
And
That would that turn a different color or something
sure.
to know that?
yeah, it should have
Okay.
a colour or an underlining, the blue underline.
Okay.
And we'll try again in a minute.
Okay.
All right, then if you perhaps go to, just minimise that page, which is our draft email, then go to templates
Templates.
there in the middle. Now, we can colour templates. If you scroll to the right, the bar on the right that's blue, very far right, scroll down a little
Scroll
more.
down.
Yeah, see how there's a blue one?
Yep.
So I've chosen that to make that a special one where it's there's urgent, there's to do, as you see the tag, there's
Yeah.
about 3 others in different colours.
Okay.
There's a red one, which is the urgent one. So for instance, if you want to differentiate between templates and to save retyping that we're having an open home, that way you can actually go and find those templates in there.
Oh, right. Okay.
So
It's
next
easier to
time.
find if it's a different color.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
So try to right click as a temporary, as a trial on one of them,
So just right click and
on one of the emails there, the heading. Say that one underneath.
this one.
Yes, right click now.
Yep.
See how you can tag it.
Okay.
See important work, personal, to do later.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I see
And
now.
that, so put work on it, for instance.
Work. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you make these tags?
Oh no, the system does that tag.
Oh, okay.
And then later again you can search here and differentiate between what you're looking for by the date at the top in the grey bar.
Okay.
You know how to do that too already? I believe?
Yep. Just clicking it and
Yep,
it goes
up and
from
down. And
from the
then,
newest to the oldest, or
Yep.
vice versa.
or in the subject, if you want to have all the subjects that might start with real estate or there you go, the heading of a property.
Okay.
It bunches them together.
Okay.
And the same with who is the recipient, you can do the same search at the top.
Okay.
And then you can always click it back, best to click it back to the date order,
The date order. Okay.
Yeah. being the earliest date or the latest date. Okay. And actually now you can see you have all the tags called work in one set
Okay.
location.
Yeah.
That's quite handy.
I didn't know that one. That's good.
And then your outbox, just go down to the outbox at the bottom of the
Box.
screen.
Oh, here it is. Yeah.
That's normally won't need to use that, but you might find if the computer modem suddenly went down, there might be something sitting there, or someone said send later.
Okay.
So just keep an eye on that.
Important to check it. Okay.
Yeah. The address book at the top, in the middle.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It saves every email sent to what's in a personal address list. You can change that. I actually meant to do that so that it doesn't automatically do that. But it can be handy if you wanted to find an address. Now, you can then drag that person on an email to, say, Abel Locksmith, just down the bottom there.
Abel Locksmith, reception.
Yes, you can drag that to our tradesperson folder on the left.
On the left?
Yeah,
Okay.
so try that as an example. Yep.
There we go.
And then when you go in there, you can check in case there's more than two later on.
Okay.
See how they seem to have two different addresses, so we have to double check.
The sales and the reception? Okay.
That's right. Now, another thing you can do, when someone sends you an email, go back to the inbox file. Now if you just...
So go back to the...
Yes, you've got it.
Okay.
Go to the inbox, find an email. Oh yes, change the threads back.
To all.
Yes.
And then...
Now, to add someone's email, look at Nicole Chand there.
Nicole Chand.
Fourth from the top. And if you just go to her email with the star, email address there, you see a star beside her, it's yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Just hover over that, it says edit contact.
So just click?
I think you can hover. Maybe click, please.
Click.
Oh, there you go. See how it's showing you her address?
Yeah.
Try again. Maybe click now. It's edit contact.
Oh, there we
see
go.
that?
Edit contact?
Yes. Now see how you can move her between the address books at the bottom there?
Oh, right.
So say you have a brand new person coming into the email box.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you need to make them a new tenant because they're now joining us. You can then just change using that blue drop down bar there
At the bottom?
to the right
To
where
the
you
right.
are now. Just click that, the drop down. See how you can move it to or from personal address book or some other folder.
In different folders, okay, yep.
So originally they will be in the personal address book because they've emailed us if we don't have them there before. And then you want to make them in our current tenants.
Okay.
Okay? So it's an easy, quick way of doing it.
Okay.
Alright, so she's already there, I believe. But that's an example.
Alright, okay.
So just cancel.
Done.
That's good. Any more questions on that one?
So, any email that comes in, it's saved into the personal address book. So no other.
Well, if they're already with us in a folder for landlords, tenants, they'll be collected in there because we've nominated that they go there,
Okay.
as in the addresses.
Okay.
But then if someone brand new who we might be using all the time, we can, from using that example, put them in the book without having to go in and retype their email address in.
Okay.
Is that good?
I understand.
Then you can also, when you use a template, click on template again. Click on leasing your property, there, the blue one. And then I think you need to maybe click right into it.
Double click it?
Yeah. Might just have to check for later that it doesn't take away the template. I think it should keep it there.
I'll just have a look.
Yeah, I think it's more when it's still there.
Okay.
I think it's more when you have a draft and you edit the draft. It will
Okay.
then disappear.
Right, okay. So I double click that and then I can use this to send to other people?
Yes. So every time there's an inquiry and you're going to, tell them that, like in this case, it's about prospecting for new landlords.
Okay.
If we were telling them that we used to be leasing their property, would you like to have the opportunity for us to help you with for new tenants again?
Okay, so and I'm allowed to send this to more than one person? I can do it in groups?
Yes, you can
Okay.
do that by where it says to, we have it set up so it says email from Primary Real Estate. So if it goes to a number of people, they all know where it's from.
Okay. Okay.
And then you can have the BCC to all of them. And they just think it's to them, but it's gone to a number of people.
Okay. So they can't see other contacts that you send it to.
So the privacy is protected.
Okay.
Okay, and then we can use that for a number of those inquiries where they're generally asking about rental properties. We need to know, are they looking to move soon or later, etc. You know, we ask the questions.
Yeah. Okay. And that can also, that's also a template.
There are a few templates.
Oh, right. Okay.
Some are better than others. So.
Okay.
Now, do you have any other questions on file if we finish now? Any special questions you can think of?
Do I ever need to attach any photos or images, or is it just more just files?
More files, but the file will be an image you can choose as well. For instance, when that one with the dripping ceiling photo was there,
yeah.
you can save that to the desktop and then attach it.
Okay.
So the file is the same as the photo.
Right. Okay.
Could be text or photo. JPEG image.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Any others you can think of?
That's about it for now. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I understand it.
That's good. Right. If you think of anything else, just write it down. We can review later.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
So I'll just minimize that, or just.
Yeah, minimise that one and we'll
Okay.
have a look at it again. Thank you for that.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.